Green flag in the air for this 20-lap main event. It is underway for IMCA Modifieds, and Zach Madrid, he is going to go top shelf, put 3 wide there with Brenda Kirby, 4 wide actually. Ryan Roth and Jimmy Mills in the mix as well, as Madrid moves in that second spot right behind Kelly Johnson. Johnson will lead the field off of turn number 4 as one car breaks, going in hard into the wall in turn number 4. See if the yellow flag flies. Yes, it will. Green flag is back in the air. We're underway once again. Kelly Johnson, the man out front, but here comes the number 5M of Zach Madrid as some beating and banging going on. Back in the pack, Madrid will take over the top spot. Zach Madrid to the point as Kelly Johnson trying to block the 5B of Brenda Kirby. Kirby now side by side with Ryan Roth as Roth down the inside. Roth going to try to take over that spot from Kirby as well as second from Johnson. Johnson, some are missed with that number 93 car. Washes up the racetrack, and here comes Chaz Baca down the 75. Brenda Kirby, something broke on her race car. She shoots up the racetrack. Yellow flag will fly for the 5B of Brenda Kirby. And 3 laps in, we are 7 minutes down. Green flag is in the air once again. 17 laps to go. And Madrid has the race lead, but Ryan Roth, he is there trying to pounce, and so is Chaz Baca. Baca will take over that second spot from Roth. Here comes Josh Kane, the 3J, drives it in deep. Does Josh Kane. He drives it in deep on the outside of Ryan Roth. About pulled up to the inside of Chaz Baca, but Baca and Madrid, they'll both drive away as they work their way down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. It's going to be Madrid by half a car length over the 75 of Baca. Now it's Kane and Roth still side by side for that third spot. Just behind them is the 16 of Jimmy Mills, and he's starting to come to life now and reel in the 45 in the 3J. Making a 3-car battle for the third spot, and we make it a side-by-side battle for your race lead off of turn number 2. Madrid, though, able to drive away from the 75 of Baca by a car length into turn number 3. Both those drivers assault the top side of the racetrack. Madrid trying to little mini diamond off of turn number 4. Baca kept it up top. Now Baca trying to drive underneath the 5M of Madrid. Madrid, though, able to hold off the 75 for now off of turn number 2. Has about a car length and a half advantage over Baca going into 3. Yellow flag will fly. Denver Dodd is 10th. Green flag in the air. We're underway. 12 cars left in this one as we are at 14 laps to go. And Josh Kane in the 3J looking underneath both Baca and Madrid. He got around Baca, but Baca comes back with a crossover. Baca back with a crossover, contact made in 4, but Baca hangs on to that second spot. He came right across the nose of the 3J of Kane. Kane, though, back down the inside of Chaz Baca, trying to get that second position back. Almost had to run your race leader, Madrid, who got very high that time for turn number 2, and Josh Kane now moves into second. Can Baca, though, cross him over once again. Madrid once again goes high, and Baca does cross over. Kane pulls right into the back bumper of Madrid. They go 3 wide now to 1. Give the top spot to Baca and Kane as Madrid dives it off. He goes back up to the point. Madrid and Baca side by side for the race lead. Madrid trying to block Baca. Baca diamonds off turn number 4. Kane was your race leader for a moment. Now it's Baca and Madrid side by side of the line. Give that lap to Baca. Baca back out front, but now Madrid in the middle. Kane down low. It's going to be Madrid and Baca once again side by side. This time with Madrid down the inside of the 75 machine of Baca. Off of turn number 4, Baca clears the 5M of Madrid. Great racing action here tonight's IMCA Modified main event. Baca now your race leader by about 3 car lengths over the over the 5M of Madrid. Another 2 car lengths back to the 3J of Josh Kane. And Jimmy Mills right now running in that 4 spot. Kelly Johnson rounds out your top 5. Your points leader, Ryan Roth, is in 6. Kane gave a little shot that time to the inside of the 5M of Madrid. Couldn't quite get past him, though, for that second spot as Madrid will drive away as Madrid's car right now getting all up in the fluff. It's still Baca out front as Kane now once again down to the inside of Madrid. Can't do anything with him, though. Madrid uses that top line and able to keep the momentum and drive away by about a car length and a half. But here comes Kane once again. Goes right across the nose. Madrid, though, diamonds are off of 4. He'll cross him over for that second spot. Mills about got into the wall that time off of turn number 4, just behind these two drivers who continue to battle. Kane once again slides across the nose of Madrid. Madrid, though, crosses him over. He'll go back in that second spot. Kane, though, kept it side by side for a little bit. Now Kane going to drop it way down low off of 4. It's still going to be Madrid, though, hanging on a second. It will be 5 laps to go as Chaz Baca works his way around a couple of lap cars here. He'll get around the 85 and the 009 of Dale Livers Edge. Here 5 laps to go. Kane back into the second spot now. He has Madrid cleared by about a car length and a half. Jimmy Mills in that 4 spot trying to catch these drivers. Throws up a rooster tail off of turn number 2. About scraped the wall. And that number 16 did Jimmy Mills. Clear racetrack ahead of Chaz Baca as a couple of these drivers towards the back. Dale Irby, Denver Dodd, and Brandon Eckelberger go 3 wide, about a straightaway ahead of the 75 machine of Baca. As Kane and Madrid start to work their way around the lap traffic of the 009 of Dale Livers Edge in the 85H of Lauren Hovland. They both get around those 2 lap cars. Jimmy Mills going to try to do the same as Madrid trying to diamond off the corner. Mills did get the wall that time off of 2, throws up some sparks, but keeps her in the throttle and stays going as Baca comes across the stripe with 2 laps to go. He actually might catch the tail end of the field here. As he'll come off of 4, white flag in the air this time for the 75 JR of Chaz Baca. One final time around for the driver of the 75 JR. Chaz Baca looking for his 2nd win of the season. He will get it here tonight at Arizona Speedway. And Josh Kane comes home in 2nd over Zach Madrid, who rounds out your podium. One car hard in the wall down the front straightaway. The 85H of Lauren Hovland crushes the wall off of turn number 4. Well, Chaz, from up here, that race looked a lot of fun, man. You, Zach, and Josh were putting on a show for us out here.
Yeah, that was a really good time. Holy cow. I couldn't even see half the time. My glasses are bouncing all over the place. Holy cow. You couldn't even breathe half the time. You know, you're bouncing, your lungs are everywhere. These guys are sliding. I was like, holy cow, it got crazy in 0.2 seconds. You know, it was a good time, though. I mean, I bet you guys enjoyed that.
Hell yeah, they enjoyed it. We enjoyed it up there in the booth. I'm sure the replays are going to be off the charts this week, man. But tell us about, man, I mean, started deep in the field here. You haven't raced a whole lot here at Arizona Speedway, man, but every time you come here, you're just bad fast.
Yeah, we were good tonight. Kind of got lucky on the setup. I tried something crazy, and honestly, if it was a normal racetrack here where it was usually slicker, I probably wouldn't have been as good. But being moistured up like that, we were really good on it. And, I mean, all night we were good on it, and I got lucky, I guess.
Hey, sometimes you're rather lucky than good, and you are both, my man. You got one of the best crews behind you, too, and a lot of people to thank.
Oh, yeah. Every single one of them, man. I mean, my dad, my mom. My mom's at home. She got stuck at home because she had a thing on her foot that she had to get removed, so she wasn't able to come out here. But thank you, Mom. All my sponsors, so all my crew, all my crew that was down there in the infield, all the crew back in the pit, everybody that helps me out. Yuma Insurance, Tina, she's out here from Yuma. Thank you for coming down and supporting me. Moss Mods and Rods, he's out here tonight. Thank you to them for coming out to the track and watching some racing. But everybody else, Flatiron Electric, Pratster Graphics, Kyler Rappella Motorsports, Swift Springs, Schaefer's Racing Lubricants, Steve Duffy, Duffman Sells Houses, everybody that helps me out, Trail Transmission, WSS Shocks, PSM, Bacchus Customs, 928X Motorsports, everybody, man, I just can't thank them enough.
All right, give it up for Chaz Baca, your main event winner here tonight for the IMCA Modifieds.